Unit 1 SLT7. This is going to be an intro to transformations. First, a little bit of a review of some vocabulary that we should know. Vertical is an up, down direction or position, and horizontal is a side to side direction or position, side to side. So in this concept, we will examine different kinds of transformations. A transformation is the movement of a geometric figure. So be careful, this word is transformation. That's what we're learning about, and there's different kinds of transformations. The first kind of transformation that we're going to talk about is a translation. Okay, so a translation, also called a slide. In a translation, the figure moves left, right, up, or down. Okay, so in these pictures here, we have this little cross shape. It moves from here to here. It slides over. It slides to the right. In this B here, this rectangle slides up. And in C, this triangle slides diagonally. And to perform a translation, we measure a distance and then redraw the figure. So this triangle is a certain distance away from the other triangle. The next transformation is a reflection. And in a reflection, the figure flips. A reflection is like a mirror image of the original image over a line of reflection. So if we're looking at this picture, the line in the middle is the line of reflection. And the shape, this L shape here is reflected over the line of reflection over here. So it's like a mirror image. And when we flip it over the line, all of its points are reversed. That one was flipped over a vertical line of symmetry. So the line of symmetry is the line of reflection, and it's a vertical line of reflection because it's up and down. The example on the next page is flipped over a horizontal line of reflection or line of symmetry. So if you flip to the next page and we look at this shape here, it's flipped over the horizontal line of symmetry or line of reflection. And in this case, the top of the figure becomes the bottom in the reflection. So this is the top of the figure, but here it becomes the bottom of the figure. But notice in both cases that the figures are symmetrical, and symmetrical means that they are the same shape and same size. In a rotation, this is the next kind of transformation. The figure turns around a center of rotation, either clockwise or counterclockwise. So if we look at this clock here, which way does a clock go? It goes this way. So that way would be clockwise. And if it were to go the opposite way, it would be counterclockwise. So in this first example with this triangle, from the blue to the red, it's going clockwise because that's the way a clock turns. Same over here, and it can turn 360 degrees all the way around in a circle. And as it turns, see how it stays the same shape and same size? The last transformation that we're going to talk about is a dilation. And in a dilation, the figure becomes smaller or larger. So there's always a pre-image and an image with transformations. The pre-image is what you start with, and the image is what you end with after the transformation. So we started with the pre-image, which was A, and it transformation, it dilated, it got bigger to A prime. That's how you say that little apostrophe there, it's A prime. Now something that's super important is the difference between rigid transformations, okay, and non-rigid transformations. So a rigid transformation, this means that the transformation does not change shape or size. So examples of rigid transformations are translations, that does not change shape or size. A reflection stays the same shape and size. And a rotation. And then the fourth one is a dilation. That's a non-rigid transformation. This means that the transformation does change size. So the dilation is an example of a non-rigid transformation. Now you can go get the practice and then show it to me when you're done for SLT7.